My turn?
Yes, John, I'm sorry.
Okay. No, it's good. I'm here to introduce myself first of all because I'm actually just very happy and excited to have a whole fresh park board. And Maureen knows me from the Tree Commission, but this is some information about me and my work so that you have a bit of an understanding of who I am and where I come from. And I'm very happy to have Doug back as our director. And I'm also come bearing gifts. You have one, right? One for you and one for you. And before you open them, let me talk to you a little bit about the wrapping paper, which is obviously aluminum foil. And that's, pretty readily available in our world. But it's interesting if we go back in time to, say, the courts of Napoleon, everyone ate from plates of gold except for Napoleon, who ate from a plate of aluminum, which was more valuable than gold at that time. Until one man, his name was Charles Martin Hall, born in Ohio, the heart of it all, figured out a way to extract aluminum from common dirt. And now we roll it out in sheets to cover our plates and throw it away, crumple it up, and it's cheaper than wrapping paper and doesn't require tape. In fact, I could wrap about 40 of these for $1. So I just bring that to light because throughout history, it has always been the one person who could see beyond the other's perception of limits that bring the greatest gifts of innovation and advancement to everyone. And I have a real grand vision for Nimisila Park to really make it a model of the world we want. And I know I only have 3 minutes today, but I'd love to ask for a special meeting to do a more comprehensive presentation and bring in some of our partners. Speaking with the Boy Scouts, an organization called Ujamaa, which means Swahili means extended family, which is what it's all about, really bringing us all together. Also have an international architect who has pledged to help us with plans pro bono, just to include him in the fundraising when we put things together. He's in Akron, helping Akron with their Interbelt project now. Also permaculture and energy experts that we'd like to bring into this meeting as well. So if you can give me that time, I asked for it with the other park board, but they didn't seem to see the importance in it. When I said that this is my life purpose, Derek said, "What, Nimisila Park?" And I said, "Yeah, to bring this vision forward is my life purpose." So I would just ask for your open cooperation, especially as we go into this season, because 3 minutes a month is not enough to get things done. And we really want to move and reestablish some things that were overrun and mowed over, and bring some of the people back who gave of themselves to start that revitalization in the park, who were kind of disenfranchised by just not feeling respected and, and even allowed to have a bench in a garden that they planted. So if you can give me that and just really understand that the season goes by and things don't get done if we're not able to really communicate. And back to the one person, I've sat in this meeting and for 3.5 hours at times representing community that I speak to, only to be told you're the only one we see. So honestly, as litter became a problem this last year again, and everybody's like, what are we gonna do about the litter? All it took was me to go down there and clean it up again. Although I can't get it back to where we had it, that's gonna take a little more time. But it's not a group of people that keeps that park clean. It's one person with OCD and a bench to sit on. But without that bench, I don't have the place to rejuvenate myself and feel a part of it all, and something we planted there. My godfather's 96 now. He grew up, and saw Nimisila Park in its heyday and the decline, and was so excited to be down there actually watering that garden when we planted it back in 2009. And Doug knows that. Doug actually knighted me with a Canton City Parks litter picker-upper in the park one day.
We used to give them out to the community activists and people
Yeah.
who pick up litter. I think it's great.
I still have the dime. I still have the dime that you dropped. That's the only dime I've made from the city of Canton, unofficially. So thank you anyway.
Is that your budget?
That was a
No,
personal
actually,
contribution.
yeah, it was Canadian too. So.
Oh, hey.
Don't go to the change machine. Pick it out.
But if you open the gift now, you'll find that something that I really feel is a miracle of confirmation to this vision of all-inclusiveness. That, you know, the past park commission paid a lot of money for outside consultants to tell us what we should do with our parks without really engaging the community. At the first master plan review meeting, as soon as I pulled in the parking lot, that perfect rainbow appeared over the park. And I don't think it's something to dismiss. I think it's something that we should really embrace and understand that, you know, the everlasting covenant, that scripture that talks about the rainbow, you know, is love. And that's what we really need. There's a lot of things that can be addressed with what we do in the park, whether it be racial divide, nature. You know, you've got my email about some of the things, you know, being self-powered with solar, wind, and kinetic energy. It's very easy to do that with the park. Right now it uses about, what, $600 in power a year. So it'd be real easy to do that, but then be a model of greater things, and to create this umbrella of a vision over it where everyone can find their creative space in, with cultural gardens representing our diverse population. We have 5 universities in Stark County that have been yet to have been asked to participate in this. So I think that's really exciting and something to look forward to, really engaging the community and listening to everybody that I've been out talking to and gathering team to realize this vision.
Well, I can assure you that we're going to have a study session, and if you're familiar with the Kansas City schools, we have study sessions, and it's a very loose format. We're going to talk, we as a board, we're going to talk about what our mission statement is. We're going to set goals, and we have Director Foltz who will be helping, will actually be leading that. We will be helping him find those things. And we will carve out some time for you.
Good.
So stay tuned, and you're more than welcome to come in. We'll put you on the agenda to have some discussion. We'll carve out some time. And
I'd
we're
love
gonna get
that.
done in the near future.
Hey, John, I'm available.
Anytime.
To come down with you and
Thank you.
see your vision.
Thank you so much for that. That wasn't always the case with others.
And the community appreciates everything you do. Thank you so much. It doesn't go
Appreciate you.
unnoticed.
Thank you. I'm very happy you're all here. I think that the overall clearing all at once was a godsend. What can I say?
All right, moving forward.